especially nowadays with these new dishes, I mean, in America they call it fusion, Pacific Rim, crossover, East meet West cuisine, which is a little bit lighter with a lot of little bit spices from Asia, and these kind of dishes, which are a little bit more light on one side, lots of flavors on the other side. Riesling works very well, especially if it comes to a little bit of spiciness. I mean, we sell a lot of wine to Asia, Korea, Vietnam, Taiwan, China, or whatever. And here, if you have these spicier cuisine, Korean, or Vietnamese cuisine,
Sure.
spicy cuisine works very, very well with this kind of lower alcohol Riesling, which have a little bit of sweetness, because the sweetness takes the peak of the heat of the spices, and the low alcohol doesn't increase the heat of the spices.
I see.
Because if you have a wine which has a lot of alcohol, it's like accelerating the heat of the spices, And if you have a wine which have a lot of oak, the oak turn the spices in the food into bitterness.
Yeah.
So you should avoid oak. But these wines have only 8% alcohol, so it can't accelerate the heat of the spices. It has a little bit of residual sweetness, which balance the peak of the heat of the spices. That works very well with these kind of dishes.
So in terms of food pairing, this is one of the most versatile wines you could have, in fact.
Yeah, Riesling is definitely what we see around the world. Riesling becomes really the sommelier's darling. It's so easy to compare Riesling with the new cuisine around the world. And it is very, very fashionable nowadays to have Asian cuisine combined with European cuisine, to get this Asian touch into the food, and that really these kind of dishes ask for different wines, and Riesling seems to be very, very good with these kind of things.